I'm leaving. Just like the crime. Like I said, you walk down the street, you find heroin needles all up and down the sidewalks. It's just bad. People digging through your trash and leave it all over the alleyways.
I mean, they're trying to revitalize Franklin.
Oh, I know. They're building all the way up. We paid $8,000 for this house, sold it for $12,000.
Matthew Johnston says enough is enough. After 4 years, he's out of here. Although he does say it's good to hear that the city wants to change the old hotel from across the street into something more positive.
It's like an old abandoned hotel. It closed down about 8 months ago. Really infested homeless, heroin addicts, things like that, this whole neighborhood. If it's done correctly, it would be a good idea. But then you would have to get rid of like all the homeless in the woods and everything. It could be a good idea, yeah. I said even at the gas station.
The homeless to leave McDonald's too.
Yeah, like even at like all the restaurants, they all hang out begging for change.
No, it's just if you can get rid of the vagrants down there, the hang out there, the homeless people.
Mildred Johnson lives next door to Matthew. She says there's no way, it's just not safe.
My grandson, I have a 12-year-old grandson that lives with us. Yeah. I wouldn't let him go down there by himself.
Jeff Mormon says they have a plan to keep everybody safe.
For security, we're going to have advisors and plenty of support here 24/7. We have individuals and entities that have experience in this type of project.
This afternoon,
it is fitting that we name this project Carroll Stewart Village.
The project is focused on helping people 18 to 24 who've aged out of the foster system program. It'll help them get a place to live and get them on their feet with a job, with supervision like counseling and security.
I knew that these hotels had been a problem for a long time.
Jeff Mormon is with the Finance Fund and lives down here too. He figured he's got to do something to improve the neighborhood.
It had been something that people had talked about for a decade, and living down here, knowing that there's so much energy on the east side of the neighborhood, but taking it to the west edge of Franklinton and saying we are going to plant a flag here and say no more. That was something that I couldn't think of a better project to work on.
The renovation begins in about 3 weeks, and the first building should open up this fall. It'll cost about $4 million when it's finished. Local for you in Franklinton, Tony Moronis, NBC4i.com.